Good morning to all. I am going to discuss about the subject telecommunication network management. My name is Selvakumar, assistant professor in ECE, Government College of Engineering, Sengepatti, Tanjavur. So in the third unit, we are going to discuss about the topics of the information modeling and the management information models. So topics over in this subject are the rationale for information modeling, management information model. The rationale for information modeling is several approaches are used to define the object class and other things of the managing systems, manage objects in the managing systems. This management information model is as to management information model is to how the information are transmitted between across the two systems. So rationale for information modeling for TNM means telecommunication management network. Telecommunication management network is here one of the standard of the among the 5 standards of the networks. There are several standards we discussed in the first unit. There are the standards of the ISO standard, internet models, internet standards, SNMP standards, TNM, and the web-based core technologies. The major goal of the TNM architecture is the interoperability. Interoperability means it will be adapted with the other standards also. Other standards, the information model. In all the standards, there are 4 models we have discussed. That is the organization model, function model, information model, and the communication models. Now we are going to discuss about the information model for the telecommunication management networks. So the successful communication between two application entities is have to common understanding of the information exchange irrespective of the applications. So information modeling is used to exchange the information between the two applications irrespective of the applications. Examples are the directories, message handling system, open distributed processing using the architecture developed by the object management group, internet management, and the database management. Information modeling approaches are widely used. In that they are using the entity relationship model, are used to define the business entities and the relationship between them subject to policy constraints. This entity relationship ER modeling has been widely used since, which was introduced by the PP Chen, and this was the ER model relationship is simplicity, and also it is a user-friendly representation of the entities and offer ER-like diagrams are used here for the information modeling. Management information model. Management information model defines that information visible across an interface between the managing and the managed systems. The phrase information model is used to identify the model of the specific function for a specific technology or a group of function as applied to one or more source. So the phrase information model, which is used to identify the specific function of the specific or a group of function applied to one or more resource of the managed objects in the managing systems. For example, the logging function. The logging function defines a model to manage a log and records contained in them. The generic information model are defined in the standard information model standard M3100, which have the fragment of functionality and cross connection fragment and the termination point fragment. And management information model address only the information that is relevant within the management context. So information model address only the information that is relevant within the management context, not within the external information transfers. So these model resources may be a physical, if it is a physical, a line card or a video model, if it's a logical, log and connection maps. So the management information model therefore considers the representation of the collection of resources and function to meet some requirements for an application. So this information model is used to represent the collection of resources and function to meet the some of the requirement of an applications. Here here the table represents the channel unit of the manager objects and how they represent the and the values have to be given in that how they identified by the different manager objects that are shown in this table. The properties here, the channel unit is independent one of the each manager objects. The properties of channel unit that are monitor and control represent of this information for exchange with a managing system and a value for a specific control unit as shown in table. This channel unit is identified by the channel unit ID, distinguished from the other network elements, another network elements. The control unit developed by a supplier as indicated by the vendor name. Control unit as indicated the vendor name. So here the property of name that is a manager of the project property name is channel unit ID. The representation of the channel unit ID is integer. Wherever the representation in that C language, in the C language we are using for representing the numerical values. We are using the integer representing the int and object name and variable name. Here integer. So the values that to be specify the special network element, and the vendor name is the name of the network element, that is the printable string. That is when compared to the C language, it will be mentioned as the variable character CHAR LGR. So on the type of that are the ports and data. Likewise, example values are given. So a number of ports is integer. How many number of ports is there? Example value 4. The assigned ports is 2. The working status, that representation as Boolean working status if it is yes or no. That is the two options. So replace the network element, that the network elements if you have to be replaced, that is two representations are there. One is the Boolean, that is yes or no. If it is replaceable, yes. If it is not replaceable, no. So alarm status, if it is critical, minor, major, and clear. If it is example value mentioned 3, it is a clear, no alarm status will be there. And the version of the network element and the serial number of the network elements are given. So likewise, the informations are stored in the management information base or the directory information base for the transfer of information within the management of the managed and managing systems. So the number of available ports in the channel units, the number of available ports for the channel units indicates how many subscribers are assigned and how many are available for the future assignment. A channel unit may support different services. The channel may support different services. ISN, international subscriber, dial network, E1, the digital subscriber line 1. The type of channel unit contains this information. The replaceable property indicates the channel unit is to be changed as a unit instead of its components. Replaceable property change its components. Likewise, a collection of instances represents in accordance with the templates for the corresponding request types of forms a repository. So the collection of instances represents in the information modeling, that is forms to store the informations for the future users for the further processings. That repositories of management we called here is the management information base, MIB, and if a repository in case of directory application is known as the directory information base. I hope that I think that rationale for the information modeling. What is the purpose of the information modeling? What are the approaches are used in the information modeling? That is the entity relationship diagrams are used. It's a user friendly for the managers and to transferring the information among the systems within the management. And the management information model have to store the informations as known as the in terms of the management information base and the directory information base. Thank you and thank you all.